Hey everybody, this your man, Brother Black One, here with another strong video. Um, Want to talk about differences between men and women based on how we differ in our emotions and how we differ in how we handle things. Um, what dropped in my spirit was women are built like Ferraris and men are built like Fords or Chevys. Why do I say that? I say that because Ferraris are built with speed and performance in mind. It's one of the fastest sports cars in the world. Where on the other hand, Chevys and Fords are more domestic, where they're most times not automated, not um, manual drive. They're automatic. They go from park, reverse, neutral drive, and that's about it. Where on the other hand, you look at Ferrari. A Ferrari is built manually, where you can downshift your gears first, second, third. You can skip gears, go to six, drop down to third, and then go back up to fourth, and then drop down to first again. And I got to thinking that's kind of like how our emotional status is when dealing with each other. You can be in an argument, let's say at 10 o'clock, um, and at the morning, and by 11 you forgot, the woman has forgotten about it, whereas the man, he is still hanging on to that thing, and it's 3 p.m. in uh, in the late afternoon. Why is the guy still holding on to this? How was the lady able to come out of her funk faster seemingly than a guy? It's because that's the way we were designed and fashioned. Women's emotional state can be comparative to a high performance sports car like the Ferrari, because she can shift in and out of her emotions with the slightest of ease. Whereas a man, he goes with park, reverse, neutral, drive. That's about all you're gonna get. So it takes us longer to come out of things, um, situations than women do. So we have to understand that about each other. Now they all have their pros and cons. I'm not going to get all into that, but it does show us that there is some stark differences between us that, if done properly, we can celebrate the differences that can help each other. This is not something where, fast and slow cancel each other out, but they sometimes can complement each other used in a proper, healthy manner. So um, that's what I mean when I say women are designed like Ferraris. They can just shift faster. They're quicker. They can, their emotions hug the road like tires quicker. Men, we go too fast trying to do what the Ferrari does, and we gonna end up in a ditch, and we end up going flipping the car and land in the woods or something. That's why we have to know who we are, how we're built, and not act outside of that. We often get caught up in situations where we're trying to be more than what we are. We're trying to be um, something that we weren't designed to, and that's when you have performance issues. That's when you have relationship issues, because you're trying to you're a Chevrolet uh, trying to keep up with a Ferrari. Doesn't make any sense. But because of ego and attitude, you don't care if you blow the engine out in that car. It wasn't designed to go that fast. So, what you have to learn about each other, women, understand it takes men a longer time to process stuff and not just come out of it just like that. So, I know that can be frustrating for a lot of women, but like I said before, you get in an argument at 10 o'clock, by 10:10, you forgot about it. 1:30, we still fuming, we're still mad. And then we get mad because the woman gets mad because you're still mad about the situation where she forgot about it. This is where, ladies, you have to understand that this is where we're made differently. We have to celebrate our differences, and we have to slow down to know there is a difference. That's why a lot of times you have uh, uh, your head button because you are expecting the man to understand you, and vice versa for the woman. We have to understand how we're made and not act outside of that, but help to make us be the best person that we can be, um, given what we have. So I just want to drop this little line to let you know that, ladies and gentlemen, we have to help each other where we're at. Know the differences of who we are and who we are not, and learn how to gel together to marry those two. It still can happen, but we have to identify first. That's half the battle, is identifying. So take your time with each other and understand we're not going to respond the same way to different things. And that's not an opening. Usually what happens is you have one person that will try to dominate the situation based on what it is and leave the other person behind, so to speak, emotionally. And why are you still mad? And why are you? And you have to understand the difference between a man and a woman. The faster you can do that, the better you'll get along. You'll avoid most unnecessary arguments and fights or what have you. So this brother Black One here with another strong video. I'll catch you next time. Peace.